5 signs of a Heyoka empath. That's the title of this video. It is important to know that many of the popular claims about Heyoka empaths are spiritual beliefs rather than scientifically proven facts. The word Heyoka comes from the traditions of some Native American cultures where it has a specific cultural and spiritual meaning. So, number one sign that you are a Heyoka empath, you naturally challenge people's thinking. A Heyoka empath rarely follows the crowd. Instead of agreeing with everyone, they often ask questions that make people think differently. Sometimes they don't even realize they are doing it. They simply see situations from a unique perspective. For example, if everyone is blaming one person for a problem, the Heyoka empath may ask, have you considered that everyone else may also be contributing to this? This question may make people uncomfortable at first. However, it can also help them see the situation more clearly. Unlike people who argue just to win, a Heyoka empath usually challenges ideas because they genuinely want people to grow. Michael worked in an office where everyone complained about their manager every day. Instead of joining the complaints, Michael asked, what if our manager is stressed because we never communicate properly? At first, his coworkers became annoyed. Weeks later, they realized Michael had been right. Better communication solved many of the problems. Michael did not create conflict. He encouraged people to see another side of the story. Sign number 2 of a Heyoka empath, you sense what people are hiding. Many people believe Heyoka empaths can easily notice emotions that others try to hide. Someone may smile while secretly feeling heartbroken. Another person may act confident while struggling with fear. Without being told, the Heyoka empath often notices these hidden emotions through facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, or subtle changes in behavior. This ability is not necessarily supernatural. Some people naturally become very observant after years of paying close attention to others. Sarah attended a birthday party where everyone seemed happy. One guest laughed loudly and joked with everyone. Yet Sarah quietly asked, are you okay? The man burst into tears. His father had recently been diagnosed with a serious illness, but he had told no one. Sarah simply noticed what everyone else overlooked. Sign number 3, that you're a Heyoka empath. People feel comfortable telling you their secrets. Have you ever met someone who shared their life story within minutes? Many people associated with the Heyoka empath experience strangers strangers often trust them very quickly. This happens because Heyoka empaths listen without judging. Instead of interrupting, criticizing, or giving immediate advice, they allow people to express themselves honestly. As a result, others often feel emotionally safe around them. James sat beside a stranger during a long bus journey. After only 30 minutes, the stranger shared stories about losing his job, struggling with depression, and trying to rebuild his life. James had asked only a few gentle questions. When the trip ended, the stranger said, I don't know why I told you all that. I just felt I could trust you. Many empaths describe experiences like this. So, sign number 4 that you are a Heyoka empath. You help people grow even when they don't like it. Growth is rarely comfortable. Sometimes the truth hurts before it heals. Many believe Heyoka empaths naturally encourage transformation by helping people face uncomfortable realities. This doesn't mean they insult or shame others. Instead, they ask honest questions or point out patterns that people may have been avoiding. Initially, this can create resistance. Later, many people appreciate the honesty. Emma noticed her best friend repeatedly dated controlling partners. One day, she gently said, have you noticed that you're choosing people who remind you of your emotionally distant father? Her friend became angry. They barely spoke for several weeks. Months later, her friend returned and admitted, you were right. I finally understand why I kept making the same choices. Sometimes difficult conversations become the beginning of healing. Sign number 5 that you are a Heyoka empath, you turn pain into wisdom. Perhaps The strongest sign associated with Heyoka Empath is resilience. Many believe these individuals have experienced deep emotional pain. Instead of allowing suffering to make them bitter, they use the experiences to help others. Pain becomes compassion, loss becomes understanding, failure becomes wisdom. Because they have faced difficult times themselves, they often relate to people going through struggles. David lost his business after years of hard work. He felt embarrassed and hopeless. Instead of giving up, he rebuilt his life. Several years later, he began mentoring young entrepreneurs. Whenever someone experienced failure, David would smile and say, "This is not the end, it's the beginning of a better chapter." His own difficult journey allowed him to encourage others with genuine understanding. So, why some people misunderstand Heyoka empaths? Because Heyoka empaths often challenge opinions, they are sometimes misunderstood. People may describe them as too honest, different, difficult, unpredictable, intimidating. In reality, they may simply refuse to pretend that everything is fine when it isn't. Their honesty can make some people uncomfortable. However, honesty is often necessary for real change. So, are you really a Heyoka empath? There is no scientific test that can confirm whether someone is a Heyoka empath. Instead of focusing on labels, ask yourself questions such as, do I genuinely care about helping others? Am I honest even when honesty is difficult? Do people often trust me with personal problems? Can I notice emotions that others miss? Have my own struggles made me more compassionate? If your answer is yes to several of these questions, you may identify with many of the qualities people associate with the Heyoka empath. Remember, however, that these traits are not exclusive to one special type of person. Many caring, emotionally intelligent individuals share similar characteristics. So many internet posts make dramatic claims about Heyoka empaths. Some say they can read minds, predict the future, instantly recognize every narcissist, heal people with supernatural powers. There is no reliable scientific evidence supporting these claims. It is healthier to think of the Heyoka empath as someone who possesses strong empathy, emotional awareness, honesty, and resilience rather than supernatural abilities. So whether you believe in the spiritual idea of a Heyoka empath or simply appreciate the personality traits associated with it, the most valuable lesson is the same. Kindness matters. Honesty matters. Listening matters. Growth often begins with uncomfortable truth. People who combine compassion with courage can have a powerful, positive influence on those around them. So instead of trying to prove that you are a Heyoka empath, focus on becoming someone who listens deeply, speaks honestly, treats others with respect, and continues learning from life's challenges. Those qualities can make a meaningful difference in the lives of the people around you, regardless of what label you choose to use. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so.